Welcome to Hobbies and Happenings, the weekly hobby vlog and news show where I show you what I did last week and tell you what's happening in the next one. Let's go. All right, folks, so the first thing we have up for hobby today is the Captain America Sam Wilson that I started painting on stream last week. I finished him up with just adding a little bit more of the explosion effect, and really happy how it turned out. It's super bright. It almost overtakes the rest of the model, but you know, I really kind of wanted to focus on that explosion. So I'm pretty happy how it turned out. All right, guys, the next thing I have for this week is some more bolt action. I mean, if you've watched the last couple weeks, you know that I've definitely been getting into bolt action lately. And, you know, it's an army game, so you got to build a lot of guys. You got to paint a lot of guys. So, yeah, just more bolt action guys, more of my 101st Airborne. And since we got in the Gamer Grass rack, you know, I decided to get some Gamer Grass and, you know, try out some various things on here. So I'm pretty happy how these turned out, and I'm really happy the variation I'm getting in the ground textures and everything as well. So the last piece I have here is my company commander for bolt action. You know, I just wanted to put a little extra work into him and, you know, have his basing a little bit more varied as well as some of the other ones. So I use like several different types of tufts on this one and try to bump up the highlights and more than I would my normal troops and give him a little bit of a extra zhuzhing up because, you know, I mean, look at the sculpt. It's a pretty badass sculpt in my opinion. So pretty happy how he turned out too. All right, so the last thing that I have this week is a starter set from the Trench Crusade New Antioch set. So this is something that I have painted for the shop. So if you want to come in and try Trench Crusade, you can actually play with these models. And I'm actually kind of disappointed that these are models that I don't own at the moment because I'm really happy how they turned out. But I will definitely be painting up my own set pretty soon as well. So the last thing I have for you guys this week is models that I haven't done. So these were actually a part of our paint competition for January and February. I'm going to show every one of the entries that we have. And so this is entry number 1. This is our Bear Space Wolf entry. And this is entry number 2. This is our Skaven entry. And this one is entry number 3. This is our Dwegholm entry. And this is entry number 4. This is our Votan entry. And this is entry number 5. This is our Gloomspite Gets entry. And this one actually has a pretty cool effect to it as well. And this is entry number 6, Geralt of Rivia. And this is entry number 7, our Lumineth Realm Lord. This is entry number 8. This is our St. Celestine entry. And this is our 9th and final entry, the Black Templar. On to the news! So for the news today, Paradox doesn't have any prismatic evolutions boxes, but you know what we do have? We have Japanese Pokemon cards now. On to the pre-orders. All right, up for pre-order this week, we have the Death Corps of Krieg models that are coming out. We have the Artillery Squad, Heavy Weapons Squad, Infantry Squad, Engineers, Lord Marshal Dreyer, and the Codex. But we also have the Combat Patrol that is not Krieg, but is still Astra Militarum. On to the events. So for Magic the Gathering Aether Drift, on February 21st, we have a Commander Party. On February 22nd, we have a Warhammer 40k RTC. On March 1st, we have our first ever Bolt Action Day. And the March 1st painting class has been moved to March 8th. Thank you for coming. We'll be back next Saturday with another Hobbies and Happenings. For more information and to keep the conversation going, feel free to join our Discord. And to purchase anything that we talked about today, links will be in the descriptions. Until next time, keep on gaming.